The man grabbed a handful of feces, and instead of feeling disgusted, his face was filled with excitement. He quickly smeared it on his face, then covered his entire body with it. They used this method to mask their scent, crawling forward cautiously. When the leader raised his hand to signal a stop, they froze in place. Even when ants crawled onto their hands, they didn't shake them off immediately but chose to swallow them alive, because right ahead of them was the herd of yaks they were hunting. If they were exposed, all their efforts would be in vain. When the yak herd reached the edge of the cliff, the hunters knew their moment had come. They immediately launched their attack. The yaks charged toward them, and when they reached the right distance, the hunters stopped and hurled their spears with all their strength. The spears successfully forced the herd to change direction, unaware that a sheer cliff awaited them ahead. In panic, a large number of yaks plunged off the cliff. At that moment, the king of the yaks suddenly realized what had happened. Furious, it charged straight at the humans who had harmed its kind. Seeing the raging beast, Jack on his first hunt was terrified and froze in fear. It wasn't until his father shouted loudly that he snapped out of it. But by then, it was too late. The furious beast hooked Jack with its horns. The leader immediately threw his spear, piercing the yak king's body. But it wasn't enough to stop it. The enraged beast charged toward the cliff and flung Jack off. Everyone ran to the edge and saw Jack hanging from the cliff. He held on tightly to a rock, but under the strain, it suddenly crumbled. His father could only watch helplessly as his son fell. Luckily, Jack landed on a narrow ledge below, ignoring his own safety. His father tried to climb down to rescue him, but his teammates pulled him back, because a vulture was already flying toward the unconscious boy on the cliffside. It pecked at Jack's lips and then, something unexpected happened.